think usually it's them losing game one, actually. I might just be making it up, but
it's been
for
50-50.
storyline purposes.
They twice they lost game one and twice they won it.
Okay, so whatever I just said. Thanks for making me look stupid, but I'm stupid anyway. Everybody knows that.
You were the one saying they weren't at the major, you know. I have to keep you in check.
I so forgot about that. I was thinking about season one.
Yeah.
Real stupid. I felt bad.
I mean, you've been following these guys throughout the DPC. As we're gonna follow them into a first blood here. They leave it for the mid. How the Spectre leaving it for the mid laner? Wow, what a bro.
But why did he skill Plasma Field? I feel like you need a static link level 1 especially.
Ooh, that's true. He's gonna...
Yeah. Are they gonna deal with it or not? Kind of hitting it a little bit.
Perhaps feeling like they needed the Plasma Slow to even get that kill, maybe. I didn't...
Yeah, potentially. But it might gimp his level 1, which is usually where TA is the weakest.
Yep.
But I don't think it's gonna impact anything much, so...
How many bounty runes can we get on the Execration side? Bristol's going to be zoned away from the top ones. Meanwhile, Helos on the Spectre is going for a little snipe.
Wait, Lion just lets him take it?
Yeah, he has Impale and everything. I guess maybe he thought there were more heroes there? Not sure.
Potentially.
Ooh.
But
and
one sentry gets the sentry and the D ward. Nice.
Yeah, the sentry ward was blocking the small camp. So that observer ward kind of ends up in a bit of a unfortunate place because that's going to mean TA's small camp does get unblocked.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the Leshrac. That's the hero that has to have a good game on the Execration side. How do you see this lane going?
I think he will be fine here as long as he watches out for the potential of level 1 goo at level 2. Of course, they can really kill him easily with that. But he already has a magic wand, so he should be more than fine.
For a kill here. Top lane, bottom lane as well. They're looking for a kill.
Risterbeck is taking a lot of damage, but so are they.
Yeah. Wanting the kill, knocking me out to get it. Seals a salve, and the first blood is at bottom lane where Aura goes down. Both top and bottom lane, a lot of aggression as early kills are attempted, and it's boom.
We don't want.
It's second, actually. There was that kill, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, Tower level 1 is not something we usually see, but it's actually really valuable level 1. Good slow, good stun.
No level 2 on the Bristle. It's Phoenix who somehow hits level 2 first. I guess maybe leeching a bit more XP there. If Bristle's level 2, that could have been a kill.
That's from the D ward that he has gotten earlier.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like once this goo comes online, you have to be very careful here. We'll see if he even wants to skill it. Some people just don't skill it. They skill Bristle back. He's holding the skill point for now. Okay, skills. The defensive choice. Just wants to be able to sustain and farm here. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
the Spectre should get pressured a lot. Oh yeah, this matchup is not easy for TA. It just, he will farm much faster once you go to the jungle.
Yeah, he's probably wanting to head there as soon as possible. We'll see if Razor can stop this TA from getting a water rune. I think that really feels like what Yaoi's trying to do here is figure out which... He doesn't want to go to one too soon. He's hoping that he can maybe get both, but in the end, he has a creep wave on him and just will give the TA the bottom rune.
Yeah, I feel like you can never really get both. I tried so many times. Every time you just kind of do this zigzag walk, and so does he. And then you're like, okay. Take it.
Alright, well, both off lanes with these double stun lanes, the Impale into Split Earth and the Earth Spike into Torrent, finding a lot of aggression and, well, an early kill bottom and several almost kills top.
Yeah. Kunkka needs to go contest this small camp though, like he needs to clear that one. There's already a whole wave denied, and potentially another whole wave denied now if he just doesn't go there soon. Pretty big misplay by the Kunkka, I'd say. Right now, he's making his way over. Orc has to be careful. No torrent, though. Misses too.
Yeah, perhaps feeling like he didn't want to go make that play while Lion was in the lane. Lion has been stacking a lot. There is triple stack of Ancients, triple stack of the big camp. This TA has a lot of farm waiting for her once she leaves this mid lane.
Yeah, it's not the easiest to farm pre-6. Like the slow of the traps really helps clearing ancient stacks especially. But he might be forced out here. This matchup is terrible.
Yeah, with 2 static link now.
Sitting at 23 damage. If you can last it with that, you're probably a god.
It's like I remember there used to be a Techies mid last hit challenge where you just go into an empty lobby and try and get perfect CS on Techies mid.
Yep, never happened.
I remember trying it like 20 times and it's just impossible.
Yeah.
I think they gave Techies more base damage since then.
It did, yeah. Also a little bit better attack projectile. I tried it like, bot lane. Spectre.
Kill, they get the torrent, and Spectre gonna go down to a couple more right clicks. They've got the damage. And over at mid, they stopped TA from getting the bottle refill. They had the support rotation from the Nyx Assassin, helping get both water runes to the side of Execration.
Yeah, he's still farming relatively okay though. Only, well, I say only 600 net worth behind the Razor, but of course courtesy to that first blood.
Dreamercell, he's getting some good quill damage out. He pops the once, and a Carapace onto that gets a little mini stun, and they get a kill there. BDZ is like, I feel like every time I look, he's hitting an Impale. He's hit like 5 Impales so far.
Yeah. It's gotten a little bit easier, of course, with the animation and everything, but it's still not an easy spell to land.
I like it. Using the Purifying Flames bottom just to deny range creeps. They're
I looked at
spamming
that
it.
too, I hate that.
It's so cheesy. Level 2 Purifying Flames getting to deny range is so cheesy.
That's why I sometimes play Oracle middle just to tilt the enemy. Very fun.
Yeah. I used to play offline Oracle. Like as soon as you hit level 3, I just go back to like my tier 2 tower and just deny every range creep.
Talos again?
This is terrible if he dies again. BDZ TPs to try and salvage this one, which will keep Talos alive. He's got a salve as well. Leaves Leshrac alone, which isn't a problem for now. Phoenix, perhaps recognizing weakness, may come back. Hits a
level 3
splitter at top. Nico, is he going to get the solo kill? Phoenix is in the neighborhood, though, and I think Nico has to respect the Phoenix's presence here. But with the dive in and fire spirits, this could be bad for Nico. He's got 1 charges to kind of fall back on.
I really feel, though, it's like 1 level of goo would be so good here. Lion falls bottom to the tri-lane. But still, Spectre is getting pressured a ton.
Oh, rune spawning bottom. Yaoi making sure the TA doesn't get it. Good job stopping Mikoto from getting any runes so far. As that's a double bounty rune. I don't think BDZ realized there were 2 here. Oh, he's leaving 1 for Yaoi. No, he's going to take both. Double bounty rune at these Ancients. Yep, and they're coming in to steal the neutral stack. Yeah. So TA can do anything. Without the runes, yeah, TA just doesn't have the mana to kind of come and play around this. And Yaoi with the early Eye of the Storm, farming it up. Gets hit by a torrent, though. And they rotate and make a play here. They're bringing in more. Makoto's coming in with Kezcute. Boom, want to protect this, but FBZ already getting low. Doesn't have his level 6 yet. The Sunray trying to help him out, but nice Carapace going to cancel that one quickly. BDZ on the run. 1 or 2 more right clicks. Not going to be enough with the sick charges. The trap slow is there, and Makoto will finish him off.
Interesting rotations. Kind of just feels like they went in there to prevent something that was already done and then lost a couple of heroes in the process. Not really worth it here. Kunkka rotating before level 6. Slowing down his own game by quite a bit. And he has Water Park queued up. I like that.
Alright.
Have you seen the Kunkka axe? It's so fun.
Yeah. It's
together with the shot also.
It's definitely fun to play too. Yeah.
Oh, he caught him with the torrent!
Okay. Torrent in the boat. The Fob is there. They've got a Hex now as well. They X him to kind of pull him back so they don't have to go all out chase. They pull him back in. The Dagger's not going to do anything. And that's another death on Palos. Kodo in the jungle, meanwhile, in some trouble though. So Boom, while they're having a great time bottom lane, TA's game. This is very different from the last TA versus Razor. They're doing much better with the Razor this time, shutting down the TA's ability to farm the jungle. Makoto got greedy. He came back in. He doesn't have anything to get away. Razor caught him with the max plasma field. I think not expecting that kind of damage to come in with the slow.
Yeah, Mikoto kind of baited himself in the haunt for the top lane.
Top.
There's a lot of quill damage. He has to be careful.
Salvages game, and yeah, Dreamercell with the level 4 quills. He ends up just using that haunt more as a TP to get to the top lane.
Yeah. Spectre has a silver edge queued up right now. I don't think he's gonna build into that. It would be funny if he just builds first item silver edge. What a Spectre.
Probably not.
Probably not. Blade Mail is decent since it gives you armor, but it's not the greatest here. because Bristol and TA don't really care about the effect of it. It's not easy to
Usually
itemize.
Yeah, we're seeing this Echo Saber as an alternative to the Blade Mail as like a farming item.
Yeah, but even Echo Saber doesn't strike me as super great. Because you're not really playing to invade this time around.
So Bristle, this Yowie Razor has been beasting through this game. He's everywhere. We've seen him mid, we've seen him at the enemy neutral stacks, we've seen him top now, and he's getting these kills on core heroes.
Yeah. He's definitely doing way more than most Razors would at this point in the game.
He's killed each enemy core hero once. You can see that in the top right. He's killed all 3, and right now, down in the bottom lane, Boom just trying to make themselves welcome in the enemy jungle, but not really getting the same kind of farm as Execration have been.
Yeah, he just finished his Yule Scepter as well on Razor. So he has a way to cancel TPs, potentially set up some offensive impales for the next assassin. But yeah, so far the Bristol's game is not good at all. Usually we see Bristol at the top of the net worth, because it's a lane dominance hero. Not at all this game.
Not usually a hero you think of doing well when you're playing from behind.
Right.
DDZ.
No sentry on Lion, and you're dead.
Dodges the Earth Spike, but does perhaps help FBZ get out of there, but these are everywhere on this map. That Yule's coming out.
Has a DD bottled on TA though? Could potentially be a fight changer. Because DD this early on with level 1 melt is a ton of damage. Back. What's he going for? Eternal Shroud. Yeah, he also recognized that he's gonna have mana problems and builds into the item that gives him mana back. I like that choice quite a bit.
Okay. We'll see what the next move from these two teams is going to be. It looks like they want to use this edict to start taking some towers on objective. Nico comes to the mid lane.
He has a mech.
Kind of tanky, but is he tanky enough? The Torrent into the Earth Spike, but the Oracle just sitting behind, waiting patiently with this false promise. We'll end up throwing it out just to be on the safe side. Should still be okay here. Has the one charges if he really wants to, but yeah, he gets full healed. Now running in is the Razor with the Static Link. The Haunt coming into play as well. They're going to throw out the egg. I think that needs to be the target. Palos getting so low. The Spectre is just melting. The egg perfectly placed on the low ground there. They kill off 3. And it's Boom with a double damage TA. Completely catching Execration out off of a huge team fight. The Kunkka, the boat plus the egg. Everything coming into play there.
What a combination it was. Everybody wanted to hit the egg, but the boat just slides through. And everybody has to scramble to not get hit by it. They get hit by it anyways. And this TA is just free to keep right-clicking the entire fight. 3k gold lead suddenly, from an even game to Bristleback just being like top 4 net worth suddenly. He was bottom 6, or rather top 6. Look at it that way.
Bottom 5 maybe, I think, right?
Yeah, bottom 5, that's right.
Yeah. Well, here come Execration. As soon as they lose a fight, they know some of those, well, the big ultimate, the Supernova's on cooldown, so they want to smoke up and see what they can get. It's the Bristle, maybe not the best target to catch here.
I think they're in range with the Carapace.
They're channeling the slow. Have they got the damage for this? They're hitting him from the front with the Razor, but he's still very tanky. Looks like he may go down without the boat. They needed the run there. It was only a couple of seconds away. If they had the ghost ship, they maybe would have been able to turn that one.
Yeah, Dreamos has been getting caught out quite a bit here. 3rd death to his name. Not playing very carefully. Leaving most of the good farm to the TA as well. Yeah, scouting out the Kunkka.
Feels like that's the game plan when they pick the TA mid with Bristles. That TA is more the carry. Lion gets picked off. They go for the ghost ship on the Nyx, but no follow-up.
Take that.
Would you say that's yeah? Would you say it's the right call to give TA more of the farm than the Bristle as far as going into late game goes?
It's hard to say because his early game was so bad. Like in a normal game, where Bristol is a top net worth, I think it's the right call to make. It's just this time around he's your frontliner that's being a little bit sacked. I mean, he's still farming decently. It's just he's nowhere near where he wanted to be. And they also recognize that, so now he got the ancient stack instead.
Yeah. Yeah, after that recent death. Dreamer Cell trying to turn his game around. Force the Leshrac to TP out of this bottom lane, and we'll see if Execration are able to make any more moves towards this mid-tier 1. They've lost their own mid-tower, so definitely an objective they'd like to take. It feels like, despite having the Leshrac, they haven't been able to take too many objectives early on here.
Yeah, looking for the mid tower once more, but they're already setting up for the defense. We have seen how overwhelming the teamfight is.
Yeah. You see a team fight like that and you're thinking they probably don't want to come back until they have at least like one BKB on Razor, for example. Oh,
but here's the
Cell,
problem.
not again. Oh, he tried to Carapace the Quill. Said goes for the Vendetta Impale, but doesn't land it.
It just didn't quill at all, huh?
Radiant are scanning.
The real problem here is for the Radiant side, though. They have Razor and Spectre, who don't farm fast at all. Like, it's a very interesting core combination because they just can't farm the Ancients efficiently or any jungle stacks efficiently. And you can just see the gold lead is steadily increasing because Boom is just farming much more efficiently around the map.
Boom, happy to play that farm game for now. I imagine they'll look to hit some item timings and then probably just force objectives like Roshan.
Yep.
They've got the TA Deso already.
Yeah, he's massive. Got the X mark, but no real follow-up there. And Kanka went team mode, I like that. 4-step. Cell again, but this time a little bit too tanky.
They're ready for him and they're forcing in, looking for that X pullback. Yowie's got to be careful. Ooh. Get caught by the X.
Yeah, they're just itemizing into a lot of 4-staffs / Hurricane Pike just to get away from the Razor. It's a very good item build. Also just to save people from the Nyx Assassin setup. Because a split Earth follow-up is going to come inevitably. Just 4-staff him out of it. It's a very good tool.
Woke up. Coming from Boom Esports. They want to try and take a fight. Yowie, he'd be a great pickup, but he's playing it so safe. He knows what's coming, it seems. Ed Boom may just have to go for something like force Roshan here. That may be, if they want to fight, that's one way to go about it. But in the mid lane, they catch Yowie. Free BKB, they get him with the Hex, the follow-up. Should be coming with the Impale. The Earth Spike is there. Dreamer Cell on the front lines. They get the Supernova out. The Impale from the Nyx Assassin is good to stop them from chasing too much further. The Yules on Yowie stops him going from X back, and he actually manages to get out of there with all his movement speed. Good disengage from Execration. They did have to buy back on the Oracle, but not too bad for them.
Yeah, these early buybacks are a lot more painful though, because it adds like 24 seconds to your respawn timer. Next time Oracle dies, he's gonna be dead for like a good 50-60 seconds. And it was a very fast blink. Well, not super fast, but I don't think they expected it at all. 1500 gold ahead of the +4 Nyx Assassin.
Right. Finding a lot of farm on this game. Time around to be Execration, making their move. They smoke up towards the mid lane. They get the Carapace on the Mikoto, but it looks like he's still going to be able to get back to safety, even with the root up. Palos goes charging in. The Spectre maybe a little bit too far in. Instead, it's the Razor who's getting brought very low by the Bristleback, but the Oracle is there with the save, so Razor holding his own on the back line. It's a great multi-hero stun. The Impale BDZ making the plays to win the fight for Execration. Boom. Just with FBZ left standing. Gonna see that tier 1 mid-tower claim. Great play. Great job getting the backlines from BDZ.
Yeah, that was like a 3-man Impale. Absolutely just won in the team fight. If that doesn't happen, they potentially lose a couple of heroes. It's a 4-0. Well, it's not a team wipe, but you can pretty much call it that. FBZ the only one straggling away.
Looks like they do a really good job just kind of like kiting Boom in, like with that Razor. Oh, he's low, but the Oracle just not rushing into that false promise. I've been very impressed with RR and just his patience in these fights.
Yeah, definitely doesn't overreact, which is something you can do very easily as an Oracle. Like, oh, he's getting low, I need to save him right now. But he knows his limits very well. And now that's a BKB finished on Razor. This is next power spike. Gold lead. in favor of Execration. There was a 4K gold swing.
Scanning.
Well, they walked right into the Roshan pit. The big problem with that last fight was the lack of Supernova, and I think this is Boom's way of saying, well, we can just force a fight here. You get scouted out with the dagger. Spectre trying to poke his nose in. In comes the Razor with the BKB, just charges in with the static link. That's TA's damage gone. Mikoto doesn't have the force staff to get away from this one just yet, but both teams going to be forced to disengage. The Supernova helping Boom out. They've maybe got to wait for that static link to wear off, though. Do Execration go into the pit? No more Supernova now. Grimace on the Bristle on the front lines. Both poking and prodding. The Carapace is there. They're trying to get a stun out onto the Bristleback. Mikoto poking around this Roshan pit. The Spectre in some trouble. The Finger of Death is not enough. Palos, he goes down. They've got the Spectre. Dreamus on the Roshan pit. They want the Aegis. Who's going to get it? The Roche claps. It finishes off the Bristleback. FBC, he wants it now. And it's going to be Nico on the Razor. 4 heroes fighting over the Aegis. And it goes the way of Execration. The fight not done, though. The false promise. Is it going to save the Leshrac? A couple of right clicks from the TA. Get him still down low. Nice. 2-man impale from Hyde. The Earth Spike absolutely wrecking them. Hyde showing he can do what Nyx does just as well. As now the respawn going to come in from the Lesh. Can they get a second kill here? The Sunray flying over, catching up both these heroes, and it's going to be a second kill onto Nico to complete the team where they need RO, who's going for a TP out, and Hyde does not have the Earth Spike. Oopsie. Gets cute. I'm sure they're having a laugh about that one. You've got to find a way to laugh, even in this most tense situation, when he gives a tip to his buddy for standing in the Edict.
He was, yeah. He had 800 health and took it the entire time until death. And they kept pinging him. He's probably like, what am I doing? What? Why are you pinging me, guys?
I mean, he won that team fight with that Earth Spike at the end, that 2-man Earth Spike, so I'm sure there's, you know, they don't mind too much.
Oh, no. The Roshan kill, unfortunately for Boom, went to the Radiant side, but was a very big team fight victory. And it was the freshly BKB, picked up BKB as well, from the Razor. He just couldn't fight at all. He ran close to the TA, but he just stood his ground and hit him back.
Yep. Stole all the damage. The Supernova seemed to be the thing that once that went down in the pit, they don't have good heroes to kill that. None of their heroes hit egg well. So they have to disengage from road.
Level 2 egg.
Yeah.
2 additional hits, a bunch more damage. But the really big problem there was that the Spectre just ran in and kind of died to the Impale Finger combination. Like, Oracle was not ready at all to help him there.
And this feels like a big item pickup for TA, completing the Hurricane Pike. If Mikoto had that last fight, could have broken that static link a whole lot faster.
True. However, when Razor is BKB, you can't use it on him, so it's only half as efficient.
That's right.
But it's still better than nothing, of course. And you have another Force Staff also on the Kanka. So they should be able to break anything.
Hooked up, Nyx been dead in the front lines. A lot of sentry wards littering the map, though. Gonna be hard to find that pick, perhaps. Hyde on the high ground. He's gonna be the one who scouts up BDZ. He sees it, he gets the Hex off before Nyx can Carapace. The follow-up Impale is there, but they do get the Fate's Edict off. Nyx's magic damage being blocked there.
It's a good egg.
On the backlines, nice egg. Have they got the right clicks to do it? They're trying to bring it down. Even the Spectre coming over. Everybody committing to it. The Spectre helping bring down the egg, and Boom, gonna have to just disengage, it looks like, but they're being chased. Tied away from the Kunkka, going for the shard here. That's going to help them out as Mikoto finishes off the Oracle. They don't have to worry about that pesky support. Next in line's the Razor. This TA well and truly online now. These Melt Strikes are absolutely ripping them. As TA has been disarmed now, in some trouble as the Impale comes out from the Nyx Assassin. The Dust is there as well. Nice pike from Mikoto to disengage. Gets the Refraction now as well. He's being dusted though, so he's got to keep running. He's trying to wait for that dust to wear off. Gets back to the low ground, and it looks like he's going to be okay.
They got the X mark.
Oh, they've got Palos. Tidal Wave as well. Yeah, push him to the high ground, or maybe it was just the dagger, and they've got a TA trap to slow him down further. Mikoto just trying to play it safe, doesn't want to get too close to the dispersion damage. There's the Melt Striker with the Sunray. They get the kill. Spectre dead. Boom with another big teamfight win.
Man, this combination is so deadly. This TA plus Bristleback. Wherever they focus, there's just so much overwhelming physical damage. They just explode. Did you see the Razor? He had half health, 2 Goose Stacks, 1 Melt Strike, exploded. Just gone.
This Razor, I feel like, has a sound queued up. I just need like a plate mail or anything.
It needs a plate mail, 100%. Yeah. How does it help now? Because Bristleback just finishes Aghanim's, and we have seen how strong that is. 900 AoE, you just goo everybody.
It's gonna.
When do you think they're gonna
really
nerf
set
the
this
radius
TI up.
anyway? That's 900 is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot, but at least Bristle as a hero hasn't felt like, you know, it's not like being picked and feeling OP in these games. The Kodo mid is the
Double
Hurricane
force
Pike
stuff.
away. Yep. I think they'll be happy just with the reset here. Kodo a bit low in health and mana. Haste Rune bottom. Whoa, Yowie. Got a bit scared there. Wanted to get the rune and perhaps felt like Lime was about to do something nefarious, but he does have an Oracle on his team, so a bit trigger happy.
Yeah, nerfs definitely coming into play. I mean, this is their last chance this game, right? They lost their one life they had. Now it's do or die.
Okay. Perhaps they're going to be looking to Palos. His late game Spectre item timings. He has not been getting the farm he'd perhaps like, but you know, the expectation is not that he should keep up with the TA, so still sitting on a at least respectable net worth.
Just one more thing we didn't mention before this Echo Saber. It's actually one of the better ways for them to kill this Phoenix Egg. They don't have anything. So this double hit makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Oh, Spectre. You see him. This might be an even bigger kill to get the Oracle.
Palos. Some trouble here. They get the Hex off. It's Leshrac who breaks the smoke. First Spike going to come in. Ara's being zoned away. The Bristles found the Oracle, trying to keep him at bay. As Yowie on the Razor in the front line as well. Leshrac could be in some trouble. BDZ on the Nyx Assassin doesn't have the carapace to stop the Sunray. This Sunray causing all kinds of problems. They're going to force a buyback here. The egg being used, and immediately Execration just say, let's get the hell out of here. They X back in the Nyx Assassin. Do they want to force this fight? They force out a false promise on the Nyx. That means they don't have to be as the other heroes. TA just meld striking the Razor. The Razor, even in BKB statically, has to just run away. Now he goes for the TP out. He does successfully get out of there, but you can see how strong and scary this TA is. Lost 121 damage, but was still beating the Razor in a right-click battle.
As we said, it's overwhelming physical damage. It's too much to handle for them. And now Razor is going into the plate mail. Shiva's guard, but might be a little late.
Yeah. Still, not an overwhelming lead. It does feel like, you know, at least to me, you know, Spectre, biggest late game, one of the biggest late game characters in Dota. Is there answers for a, you know, a really farm Spectre on the boom side? Do you feel, Black?
Sort of. Simply because this goo, once your Manta Style is on cooldown, you're not gonna build BKB on Spectre. Maybe you find a Flicker, that would be the best case scenario, but if you can't dispel this goo, it stacks up to 8 times. That is over 30 armor reduction. And you are going to die, whether you're a Spectre or not. Like, he needs to be able to dispel this consistently. Maybe his teammates need to do it for him, but he can't get good up too much.
I see the Oracle. The Observer would hide. What a play from him. That's going to be a great initiation. BTC runs and looking for the counterplay. Gets off nice 2-hero Impale. Yowie holding onto the static link for now. Finds FBZ who forced us out of there. They trade supports for now. Hide on the run. Gets another Earth Spike out, but gets BKB by Yowie.
Is he dead?
Get the kill on the Razor. Kodo, meanwhile, takes out the Nyx. He wants Yowie next. He gets the X. The BKB wore off. Oh no. Razor's coming
he
back.
used himself too early.
Oh.
Of course, it's a little bit of a mind game, but
yeah.
He expected him to pull him back right away, but he didn't. 0.3 seconds too early.
What a player.
Yeah.
He read the situation and won the mental battle there.
What would you have done there, you think?
I would insta-heals, because I guess I mean, the expectation is generally that as soon as you TP out, they're going to pull you back right away, so.
Yeah. No, I meant as Kanka, actually. Would you have pulled him back right away? I feel like I would have.
Oh, for sure. I'm a pleb.
I mean, even if you're not a pleb, it's just like kind of muscle memory, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's your instinct. Yeah. And you're not thinking about the Yules because you're like, okay, we just had to fight. The Yules is maybe on cooldown or something, but.
This fight was hard, but look at TA. He found an enchanted quiver and he bought a Crystallis. Like, his damage output is going to be through the roof. It already was. Now it's just going to be absurd.
Static Link does not cut it anymore.
No. He's literally going to hit you from the full screen with all the attack range. How much attack range does he have now? So he's sitting at 890 plus the 400 bonus range from the quiver. That is a lot of range.
Over 1,000 attack range for the quiver hit.
Yeah, what is that? 1290? That's more than a sniper. And of course, all the bonus damage. If that one crits, it might honestly just one-shot the Oracle.
This Oracle. And unfortunately, they had that lane ward top, allowing them to see RR and take that fight. Now with second Roshan coming up.
They have no
This one
Bristol
has that
there. Where's
extra.
Remocell? I feel like as though if he's there, his Rose is gone almost immediately. So much minus
He
armor.
wants to finish a BKB before this Roshan fight, so maybe he's telling his teammates, just chill for now. Just, you know, keep traps in the pit, don't let them get Roche, but if I can finish this BKB, this Roche fight is going to be really easy for us, and now he's got the money for it.
Yep. It's going to be really tough to fight. We also have the water park online. So once these BKBs expire, even Spectre is going to have a hard time fighting in that one.
Yep. Yeah, he's got the full water kit with the shard as well as the scepter.
And did he skill the torrent duration? Of course he did. Going for the full toxic build. It's a good stun. It's 2-second stun duration per torrent. Look at this minus armor on Roshan, minus 25.
The Radiant seemed to be
Double
wanting
damage.
to contest it, but they just didn't realize how fast it's going to die.
Whoa!
He snatches it! Palos! He goes in with the horn! He got the Aegis! They didn't pick it up quick enough! And now the Razor's in there with the Static Link, taking a lot of damage from Dreamercell. Razor in some trouble though. The TA, he's going to jump out of these duels and a couple more right quick. He gets bailed out by the False Promise. Ara needs to be careful. Makoto in the front lines being silenced up. The Spectre doing a lot here with this Skadi pickup. Makoto teases, doesn't get the full heal from it. And now here comes the Waterworks as Dreamercell shows up as well with the Quills. They take out the Razor. No more False Promise. A team wipe as they looking for that second kill on the Spectre. Has a Manta, but there's no way out.
He is
Boom,
not
Esports.
tanky at all. What? I thought he was going to live way longer.
Yeah.
He has 3k health.
That TA, 7k damage in that fight. Kunkka with half that, with all the waterworks flying around, the tidal waves, the torrents.
I mean,
And Black,
feel
you
like as
know
though-
what's cooking, man.
What is cooking? Oh, Daedalus? Boom. What are we doing about this TA?
I mean, this is sending a message for if Boom goes through to TNC as well as Fnatic. You have to respect this Makoto TA. If they pick it and they're able to, I mean, they don't. He doesn't mind the Razor matchup. He'll play into the Ember. Whoa, Dreamercell.
Also, sorry for having brain delay. I was like, hey, what's cooking? Oh yeah, boom.
So I was like, you said it 10 seconds later. I was like, was that in response now? I was like,
Now I was thinking about it. Why did he say that? Oh yeah, of course.
yeah. You know, it's been a long day. We're like 14 hours into the day. We've had some long, crazy Dota, so you know, I'll forgive you for that one.
Yeah, but Boom is trying to put the average game time down by, I don't know, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah. These 40-minute wins are they're showing SEA teams how it's done. With these
Yeah,
quick
this is
games.
how you play aggro Dota. But yeah, this core combination, you have to be really wary of that in the future, I feel like. TA, Bristleback, scary stuff.
You need to just farm up
Yay,
one or two more
Daedalus.
items.
No, he's gonna be critting for so much.
Yeah, that's a
Level
problem.
25 TA! Minute 32.
It's the bonus refraction. Yeah, he shows
14.
himself on the outpost.
Alright. Who is his next victim?
I'll find that one out. He's looking for that Oracle probably. with
Phoenix.
that Meld Strike. Stun Strike. I'm sorry. Haunt.
He got the egg
throwing out the egg. Ooh, he gets out in time on a sliver of health. Pelosi gets caught in the torrent as well. He can't move. He's just bouncing up and down like a ping pong ball. Palos is just trapped. Gets away from the sunray, but there's a Hex there waiting for him. He is just burning. He goes down. Meanwhile, on the back lines, it's Makoto and Dreamercell cleaning up the Razor as well as Nyx Assassin.
Man, that was a, what, 40 HP egg. It was all enabled by the tidal wave, I believe, that came through and pushed away the Spectre from the Phoenix. It's such a good shard.
Glimmer of hope. Look at this Bristle. Dream Missile's just running down mid. He's putting a flag in the base. I love it. He says it's pizza party time, Execration. If you guys are getting knocked out, you know what comes next.
Nico, get ready.
Oh. Somebody call Domino's.
Is that your favorite
Boom
pizza?
are looking for that kill. It's a pizza, you know. We're not sponsored by any pizza. If you're out there, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, whoever you are, we'll happily bring you onto the BTS broadcast.
Yeah, I'll eat one as well. Thank you.
Yeah. it's 9 in the morning. Go for a pizza. Boom. They're hungry too. They're hungry for some more kills. They take out the Nyx assassin. They're breaking this high ground. Nico in the front lines. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. Being pulled back in by the tidal wave.
Yeah, look at the Bristol. 120 damage drained, but still 400 damage.
Yeah,
Kill this guy.
I mean, his damage is, and his impact is from all these spells as well. The AoE goos, the quills. They're taking out the rack.
Nico,
Multiple buybacks. Oh god, that one quiver hit. The quiver meld. Nico, he just bought back. He pumps a Ghost Scepter on the front lanes. He's trying to bait them in. Here comes the Razor. Looking for a target.
What
He just he's static looking, but he's just forced to run. That's the false promise already. They've used everything in their kit and they have absolutely nothing left in the tank. They're going down. Palos is perhaps the last hope for them, but another tidal wave coming in, pulling them back, and the Samurai are going to burn Yaoi back to the base. It's GG. Execration are not going to be going to TI10. Boom Esports. They're through to the final day of these Southeast Asia TI qualifiers. A rematch against TNC Black.
Yeah, very well deserved as well. The last matchup against TNC was very close, so they're definitely looking to clutch it out this time around. But yeah, Execration, you